Sinners is the most important movie of the year, not only of this year, but of the next decade. Yeah, Sinners is so important. It's one of those movies that people are going to be talking about this movie for years and decades to come. It's going to be one of those movies you show your grandkids. It's going to be one of those movies that is a part of film lexicon for a long time to come. And Ryan Coogler really put something special into this movie. I only got to see it twice in theaters, but Sinners really changed everything. Everything. Like, I haven't seen a movie as well done, as culturally relevant, and as important as Sinners in a long, long time. And I am just so proud of Ryan Coogler and the entire cast of Sinners and the crew. You did amazing work, and you deserve to be praised for all the incredible passion you put into this project, and how important this project is, and how much this really defines culture, defines so much, and has so many things you can talk about and take from this film. And people are already clamoring for a sequel. People are already clamoring for all of these things, and we are still talking about it, and it's December, right? And it's just one of those films that will just be so important for years and years to come. But unfortunately, there are end of the year publications from these magazines, from these publications that are conveniently leaving Sinners out. Sinners has been nominated for a plethora of awards in next year's award season, including Grammys, including Oscars, so many awards, as they should. Yet, these publications are still leaving them out of their end of the year lists. There's been lists on things like Rolling Stone and Variety that decided to leave Sinners out of their end of the year movie review list. And I take an issue with that. Now, with Rolling Stone, I'm not super surprised they would do that, because they're the same ones who love to make lists that are terribly anti-black, including their list when they try to, what is one of the songs off Thriller that you would take off, right? That's one of the worst songs off Thriller. And they chose The Lady of My Life, literally the blackest song on Thriller. Okay, they're the same ones who tried to call black and brown creators on this specific app bots. Bots, because we saw through the BS that was Taylor Swift's last album, and we are not bots, right? But they tried to make us out to seem like we are bots, and apparently an AI company helped to create that piece of media, and it was trash. Okay, and very, very anti-black, because it basically tried to call black and brown creators with real critiques bots, and we're not bots. And so it's not funny that publications who in the past have been terribly anti-black, terribly, terribly anti-black, are leaving Sinners off their list, because Sinners is a movie that has the movie and film industry shaking in their boots. Shaking in their boots. They're already mad about the deal that Ryan Coogler has with Warner Brothers. About how in 25 years he gets to own fully, 100%, the entire rights to his own movie. He gets to own his own movie. And, they don't like that, because they like to have control over everybody's everything, right? They don't like it because it is a really important film that is very nuanced, but is very much a celebration of black culture. And they don't like to celebrate black people. And it's just a really important film that touches on our history. But not only our history, but those of other cultures as well, like the Irish and Asian cultures. And they want to erase that because they don't want unity between cultures. it's really sad to know that people are that desperate and pressed to keep their lily white bubble, and not let an objectively amazing film be on your list. Because not only are black people and brown people and people of color talking about this film and have been talking about this film, but white people are also talking about this film. And not even just from a cultural standpoint, but it's just an incredibly good vampire film. And as somebody who loves vampires and has my whole life, this is probably one of the best vampire films I've seen in years, literally years, you know? And I just find it really, really weird that these publications just continue to remind us every day that they are anti-black. They do not care about our culture or our media. They do not care about our music. And it's just sad. It's really sad. And, you know, it's just another reminder every day that everybody's got to be anti-black for no reason at all. For no reason at all, but because they think they can be. And because being anti-black sells. Being anti-black sells ultimately at the end of the day, but those box office numbers do not lie. Those box office numbers do not lie. People love Sinners. And not because somebody told them to love Sinners, and not because of, anything. Because people genuinely went to the movie theaters and saw Sinners 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times in theaters. Some people back to back to back. It is that good of a film. And for you to tell us that, oh, well, I just didn't think so, I'm going to leave it off our list, means that you 100% are catering to a white audience because you don't want to ruffle feathers. And because you're an anti-black publication. And so going forward, we as a community need to not support Rolling Stone on any of their publications on anything. Because they've been wrong on all fronts. Whether it's music, whether it's movies, it doesn't matter. When they do their stupid hip-hop list, whether they do their stupid R&B list or soul music list or whatever, that Michael Jackson thing really made me mad, like really bad, because I'm a big Michael Jackson fan, number one favorite artist of all time. Don't Play With Me, The Lady in My Life, my number one favorite Michael Jackson song. And Sinners means so much to me. I've seen it twice with my family, and I saw it once on Mother's Day. The other time I saw it with my parents in IMAX, and it brings me to tears every single time because it's just so amazing. And it's specifically the scene where everybody is dancing and everybody, you know the scene. So it's just, it's not surprising because these publications are always going to be anti-black in some way, shape, or form. But to objectively, a movie that everybody liked, to objectively leave it off your list it's abhorrent. Because Sinners is my number one favorite movie of this year, and there was nothing else that was going to compete with it. Absolutely nothing else. And yes, maybe I am a person who didn't go to the movies a lot this year, but Sinners, even if I had gone and seen 50 movies, Sinners still would have been my number one favorite movie of the year. Because that's what it deserves. And next year, during award season, if Sinners doesn't win all of the awards that it is nominated for, I will riot. But on a real note, they deserve everything. Everything. Because Ryan Coogler put his heart and soul into this. And he made such important conversations happen. And I'm so grateful for it.